Hello, my peepers. Welcome to Shalene's Creativity Room. It is Flosstube number 33, and I have lots to show you today. Do I have new purchases? Not really. I do have a couple. So we'll just start right off on purchases or what was given to me. So a friend gifted me this. This is last year's just cross stitch from October of last year. And she had two of these. So she gave me this and I want to do that one. And I believe I have fabric to do that on, but I thought the fabric was the blue and it's not. It's this tan, so I probably will have to buy fabric. But yeah, there's autumn and Halloween stitching in here, and there was like 5 or 6 patterns in here. That autumn tree is really pretty. You know, and sometimes when you show the older magazines, people are like, oh my god, I forgot I had that magazine. Yeah, you should look it up. There is a lot to do in here. Let's see, what else did I want to do? This autumn owl is really cute. Done on the blue fabric. Yep. What else did I want to do? I know there was a couple in here. There's a cute, I don't want to show the chart. There's a cute owl bookmark. I thought that I could do that for like my mom. She loves owls and she reads. What else was in here? They have a lot of like, this is really cute. I gotta cover up the chart. Hold on. Isn't that cute? I like that. And yeah, I love the green in this. Isn't that, look at, I don't want to show the pattern. The green in this, eek. Eek! That is really, really cute. What else was in here? Oh yeah, I like this pick of the patch. Pick of the patch. That one is really cute too. Oh yeah, and the scarecrow hat. The scarecrow hat. Look at that. Just some really cute ones in here. I do. I like them. And of course that Happy Halloween that's on the cover. But yeah, so, you know, she said I could keep it. I could do a giveaway or whatever. And I said, well, I'll keep it and then maybe do a giveaway after I stitch out of it. Then I got this from Stitching Spell. Cute red. All in one color, I guess. And then we have the Stitching Spell. I don't know if this is called, I don't know what that's called. It's just a rainbow. And this is by a Reet, Trick or Treat. So these are all on Etsy. Those are really cute. And now I can show you my whips. Okay, what I actually stitched on since you saw me last Wednesday, the last floss tube, I did work on 2. I started 2. And hold on. So I did get my Just Cross Stitch October issue for this year, and I loved this, so I started it. and I did it on 14 count shell Ada. I wanted it in an even weave. I couldn't get the color, and I know I probably could have special ordered the color, but you never know how long it's going to take to come in. So there she is. All the stitching is done, and the cry neck. When I'm done with this whole thing, then I will add the beads, because I use a Q-snap, and I was afraid of if you cover up the beads with the Q-snap, it'll break them. So yeah, I did a quarter of it, and it's back put away until next rotation, and then I'll do the other quarter of it here on this side. So yeah, every time it goes in rotation, I do another quarter of it. I always run a baste and stitch, if you saw that. I always run a baste and stitch down the center and across horizontally. So I always find the center that way and stitch, so I don't lose count. But I did frog it twice. Twice! I don't normally have to frog anything. I don't know what happened. Somebody sent it to me. Kaya said she sent it to me because she cuts her floss to cross stitch like mega long. And then she was yelling that it was... What happened on this fabric? I don't know. It's like I got ink on it. But I didn't. I don't know. Now it looks okay looking that way. Who knows? Anyways, Kaya said that because I was picking on her, she was the one that sent the frog. She said, fine. So I'm doing that Hocus Pocus stitch along. The link is down below for the Facebook group. And it's out of the Cross Stitch Halloween, just Cross Stitch Halloween special issue. And it's, I'll find the page for you. So it's this page here, Hocus Pocus, I Need Coffee to Focus. So I'm probably will have this done in 3 or 4 parts. It's for 6 months. And because I'm a fast stitcher, they're all yelling at me that I can't keep stitching on it. So I did do this much. Hocus Pocus I Need, and then I got a little bit on top of the coffee. So yeah, Hocus Pocus is done in 2 colors because it's got the shadow. And I did this on the fabric that it calls for in even weave, 28 count, probably Lugana. So I started it, and the link is below for the Facebook group. There's a lot of us doing this. This only took me like 2 to 3 hours. I stitched it in a Zoom. So yeah, that was fun. So that's all that I have stitched on since the last Flosstube, but I'll show you my other whips. And I will hold them up longer. I have a friend that tells me, you don't hold them up long enough. You're like, see? And then you take it down. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. I do that. I don't know why. So this is S is for Stitcher. I don't want to show you the chart. I don't know what that piece is for. So it's from this magazine, Cross Country Stitching, from June 2008. Isn't that cute? And I did this. I think I finished this. I believe I finished it. If not, it's almost done. But I think I finished that a long time ago. Anyways, I'm doing S is for Stitcher.
This is falling apart.
What's falling apart? Okay. So it is this pattern here. S is for Stitcher. And I have half of it done. I have half done. Isn't that pretty? I really like these. So I went and looked up this magazine to see if it's still in publication, and it's not. So that's too bad, because they have some really great patterns if you're into this country style stitching. They had some great patterns. So anyways, I don't want to show this. This is the pattern because, you know, it's in a magazine, so I made working copies. Anyways, so here is, I have a little bit more than half done. So here's what I have done. So I had half done, and I hadn't touched it again in a couple years. So during the Olympics, I pulled it out and I stitched on all of this here. I stitched on all of that during the Olympics. This is 28 count Monaco fabric. Monaco is my favorite. I don't know why. It's a sturdy fabric. I don't know. There's just something about, I love stitching on this. So yeah, it's using DMC. There's no specialty flosses. I'm not sure if there's French knots in this at all. I can't remember. But yeah, that's how much is done. So I want, when she comes back into rotation, I will finish this whole section here, and then I will put it away again. So she should be done in the next couple months. Yep. So there is that one, but I haven't stitched on it since. Oh, and then I stitched on it. It was also during the weekend for hashtag 24 HOCS, which is 24 hours of cross stitching. There is a Facebook group for that. That one. Okay, and this is my Animal Crossing stitch along. So this started, I think, November. She gave us, it's from Cunning Cross Stitch. I believe she gave us the pattern for the framework in November, and then starting January 15th and the 15th of each month this year, we get to do a character from Animal Crossing. So this is what we have so far. So each month gets a different one. This is also on 28 count Monaco. And the one that we did for August was Celeste, the owl. But yeah, I am really liking this. So we have Tommy, Nook, we have Timmy and Tom. We have Tom, Nook, Timmy and Tommy, the Able sisters, Red and Flick, no, Flick and CJ, Oliver, no, Gulliver, Orville, and Blathers. I always want to say Oliver instead of Orville. But yeah, so this has been a lot of fun. And this will be a Christmas gift to my oldest son, because the last one comes out December 15th. These only take me, when you get this, I get the square, I start it. It takes me one day to do it. Only takes a couple hours because they're small and they're pretty easy to do. So yeah, there's that. I know you're probably tired of me saying, yeah. So there's that. Then I'm doing the Halloween stitch-along from Shannon Christine's website. I am having so much fun with this. So this is $8 a month for 4 months. It started July 1st. So July 1st, August 1st, September 1st, and October 1st, we get 2 patterns. So I already have 4 done for July and August. Look at them. Aren't they freaking cute? So it does call for beads. I don't have the beads on yet. They will go on when I'm totally finished. Then they will go on. But it calls for some Krynic and then DMC floss. But I love stitching these. So I will get 2 new ones on September 1st. And these take me like 2 days per square to do. So yeah, and I don't know what fabric this is. It is a even weave. It's a 28 count even weave, but I'm not sure what it is or what color. It was just a piece I had laying around. So I am enjoying that. I'm loving the colors in this. Now she has a new stitch along that starts September 1st. That one is also $8 a month for 4 months, and it's a Christmas stitch along. And if you go on Shannon Christine's website, I will try to remember to put the link below. You will see 2 of what the patterns will be. They are freaking adorable. So I have black Monaco, so I'm going to do it on black. And if you, when you're on her website and you're looking at the pictures, you can click. There'll be like a slideshow, and you click on it, and it will show you what the patterns will look like on different colored fabric. So I saw it on the black, and I'm like, oh yes, that's what I'm doing. So you already get a list of the DMC colors you need, the beads you will need, and the Krynic you will need. So I've already kitted that up. Well, no. Yeah, the black fabric's hanging. I use fray check on the edges of my fabrics when they're like this. I didn't this one, but most of my fabrics I do fray check on it, and you can get the bottle of fray check on Amazon. You can get it at Joann's or any fabric store, and it's fray check. And it's liquid like a super glue, and you just put it around the edges of your fabric, and you hang it up to dry, and it hardens up the edges so that it won't unravel. So I did that. Otherwise, you can pull out, if you have a serger, you can serge the edges, or if you have a regular sewing machine, just do the zigzag edges. I do that sometimes too if I feel like pulling out I don't have an area with my sewing machine set up, so sometimes it's easier just to use a fray check. Then another whip I have is my Hade, which I have not stitched on in quite a while, couple weeks anyways, and it is from Hade. Stands for Heaven and Earth Designs, and this is the pattern Fly Butterfly by Ching Chow Kiewik. There's 4 pages to this. I started this in June of 2009 when this came out. It was in celebration of Fairy Day 2009, and I am on page 3. So I've got the first half done, and I'm on page 3. So that's how much I have done. It's all done with DMC and Krynic. There's one color of Krynic, and you have to really see it in person to see it shine. Like it's in her hair and in the moon here. There's some white Krynic. It's glittery. It's really pretty. And this is done, this might be done on the 28 count Monaco because that's what it looks like. But I gridded my own. This was before I knew that there was gridded, it's already gridded fabric. So I do grid my own, but now that they've gridded fabric, once I start getting more into the Hades, I will probably buy the gridded fabric. And I do the full cross stitches. I'm also thinking about just doing the tent stitch, because this is on, oh, this isn't on Monaco. Sorry, this is not on 28 count Monaco, forget that. This is on 25 count. And I don't know what the fabric is, but it's 25 count. It's one strand over one, full cross stitch. But I've been watching people that do Hades, and they do 2 strands over one, a half stitch, which is called a tent stitch. And so it doesn't take as long to do. And I'm thinking I might start that next time I start another Hade. I do have a few other Hades started, but I'm really thinking about trying the tent stitch. Then September 1st, the old Christmas tree stitch-along starts. You can get this at 123 Stitch or Fat Quarter Shop. It is this old Christmas tree by All Through the Night. I am doing this on the fabric that it asked for, and I'm doing this with the floss that it asked for. And then on the birds, instead of the green, I'm going to do a red overdyed floss, and then the star in either a gold Krynic or maybe a yellow or gold overdyed floss. Sorry for the video quality. I'm thinking it's the laptop. I'm not sure. It is really bright in this room. I have a ring light over me, and I have bad lighting in here for some reason when I do videos. It's like this in my Zooms too. So sorry about that. But yep, and so the link is below for the Facebook group for this stitch along. And then I'm doing the Halloween gnomes, and I bought the pattern from Etsy. The artist is Green Terrence, and this is what they look like. There's 8 of them, and I do 1 in each rotation. I have 4 of them done. This is only using DMC floss. There is no other floss. There is some French knots, or you could use beads instead if you wanted to. Mine is done on 28 count Monaco. And like I said, I do have the first 4 done. So look at them. That was, yeah. I'm going to show you them up close. Aren't they cute? I really, really like the witch. The witch one is my favorite so far. But I have been into gnomes for a couple of years now. I love gnomes and mushroom houses and the fairies. And so when I saw this on Etsy, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to do that. So they are a lot of fun to stitch up. But yeah, Green Terrence, it's on Etsy. So I hope that I held them up longer than I normally do, this so you could really see what I've been doing. So that is that, and I needed to redraw for the giveaway. So let me take the name off. I had to redraw for the giveaway for this because the person that won never contacted me, and I did check my spam folder. So this is Nora Corbett. It's called Gwen. It's a Bewitching Pixie, and you get the bead pack to go with it, because for some reason I had 2 of each. So I redid the drawing, and so the winner is Joanne Stewart or Joan Stewart. Please email me so that I can send this to you. My email is down below, because I don't really know you, so it's not like you were someone I could message. But yeah, Joanne Stewart or Joan Stewart, you are the winner. And you have until next Flosstube video next Wednesday to contact me before I have to pull another name. So I hope that you win. And let me put a sticky note on that. Where are my sticky notes? My sticky notes. Okay. So we'll put a sticky note on that. So hopefully, Joanne or Joan, you will contact me so I can send this to you. So I'm going to put it back in there. And that's it for today. I don't have anything else to show you. I haven't bought anything new. Oh, shout outs. Oh, I'll have to do it next time, because I have a note here and I forgot to get set up for it. So I was asked to teach how to do a half stitch, a quarter stitch, and 3/4 stitches, and I was supposed to do it in today's video. I totally forgot. I wasn't set up for it, so we will do that in next week's Flosstube video. Shout outs this week. So I am a huge fan of Crafting Journey. She does a morning video every morning, crafting and jewelry. So she covers a trial that's going on law and something, trial and law on YouTube, and she follows a murder or whatever's going on there, and but she's now starting to do Flosstube videos. So she did a Flosstube video last week. Go check it out. She found a cross stitch store in her area, and she bought some products from there, fabric, charts. Go check her out. Another Flosstuber that I just found is The Proper Stitcher. Go check it out. And another one is Country Stitchers. So I will have the links below for their YouTube channels. Check them out. Anything else today? Nope. I wrote down I had to wear burgundy lipstick. A couple in Zoom asked me to, so I purchased that, and that's what I'm wearing today is my burgundy. My hair's up because the humidity is so bad today. I have air conditioning in here, my bedroom, and the family room, but the rest of the house is not air conditioned. So the hair went up. So that is it for today, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. For the winner, please contact me. I hate to have to pull another winner for next week. I will see you guys all next week in the next Flosstube video. Love you guys. Bye-bye.